3 cappuccinos back here right now. So where we last left off, I changed the vacuum lines, I tidied up the entire car, we added the splash guards. I thought this car was ready to go. Unfortunately, one of my wheel studs, 2 of them actually broke. So these 2, I'm not sure if the camera's gonna really be able to tell, but the tips are messed up. So we're gonna swap them over with 4 new ones. I figured if I'm gonna change 2 of them, I might as well just do all 4. And then this guy right here is also ripped, which was leaking on my valve cover, which led to it getting on the manifold, which led to it completely smoking. When it started smoking, bro, I was like, yo, what is going on with my car right now? Like, after doing everything I did, the fact that it started just smoking out of nowhere, and then this wheel didn't go on flush, I was like, yo, I can't wait for my Honda Z, honestly. That's really what I thought. I was like, I'm done driving this car. Like, I'm over it. After everything I did that day, for that to happen, it was pretty annoying. But today, we're gonna work on David's Cappuccino. I think he's gonna install some parts that he took off the blue one, like that, the strut bar, the rear brace back there. We're gonna see if we maybe tackle that. This guy's just warming up so I can steal this off it. I'm gonna take this off, put it onto my car. I'm just kind of warming it up so it doesn't crack again. Shout out to Mr. Rusty again.
Well, it shouldn't leak anymore.
Yeah, it should be good now.
Yeah.
We got calipers off, 214s and 217s. Let's see if it's the same length. That does look longer, or is it all in my head? Ooh.
No, it is longer. I think they had an interchange number 2 on there that said longer.
Yeah, but the longer ones were 12 by 1.5.
It's a different lug pattern?
Yeah, different lug pattern.
Huh. Might just have to go back to Advance and see if they have the longer ones in this thread pitch.
Yeah.
Honestly, they probably put those on after the fact when they put those wheels.
Yeah.
So if you go back to, like, not a stock wheel, you're not running spacers, you might be able to get away without having to use the longer ones.
I haven't even really picked up the camera and showed you guys everything we've been doing, but shout out to David. We got this in there. These are my 2 shorts. We have 1 spacer instead of 2, and you can kind of tell the difference. See how this one doesn't stick out as much in comparison to this one. This one is like flush with the body line, and this one isn't. But I'm not going to keep these wheels on forever, so I probably don't even need the spacers. I do think I'm still going to order the extended studs and then change my rotors and brake pads all the same day once it gets a bit warmer, but I think I'm able to safely rock out like this. David's changing his vacuum lines. We definitely got to do a drag race before you leave. See how that goes. He installed this. That came from Mr. Rusty. Yo, Mr. Rusty's helping you out too. Yeah. Mr. Rusty gave you that.
And then the front one too.
Yeah, gave you the front strut bar that's about to go in there. So we just changed all his vacuum lines. We think it still has a boost leak. About to go on a test drive and see what's up. Oh yeah, it's still hiccuping.
That was it?
Wow, Mr. Rusty to the rescue again. Drive it, drive it, drive it.
Yeah.
Let's see. What did you even swap over?
I wonder if it's broken somewhere. No more hissing
the line.
Right?
Yeah, no more hissing though. What if you just give it gas right now? Could you tell if it's misfiring or no?
Yeah. It sounds like it's got more power now,
Yeah, it
right?
definitely sounds a lot better. Mr. Rusty to the rescue yet again. Let's see. Test drive number 2. Let's see if I could save his car some more. Let's see. We'll be able to tell instantly if it's fixed. Had a slight misfire, but it's not as bad. Update on my car. I end up having to put holes for the speakers just because these New York potholes are not friendly to my vehicle at all, and every time I go over a bump it just jumps all over the place. I had these 2 thick things of Velcro and it still wasn't good enough. Double-sided tape wasn't good enough, so I have some holes, but you really can't even tell, so it makes no difference. 3. I didn't see any hiccup on that one. I think we might have fixed it. I think he might have fixed it. Courtesy of Mr. Rusty over here. Update. So a lot of things have been happening. It's been too cold to really record everything, but Mr. Rusty came in clutch. We put the idle control valve on this car. He's gonna drive for a couple days, maybe give it back to me, see if that fixes the problem, then he can order himself. I believe it shares the same part and car from a Geo Metro, so it won't be something too hard to find. My car, we swapped over the studs. I think that should fix my issue for now. I'm gonna drive for the first time today. I swapped over this. No more leaky valve cover, no more smoke over there. These are both now drilled into the plastic, so hopefully they don't move around. They're not touching either, so that shouldn't be any issues. I'm gonna drive for the first time though. Let's go over some New York potholes and see if it really makes a difference. And this guy got the strut bar and then that installed, and then maybe another day, or maybe he'll just do it by himself. Install that rear piece that also broke in mine. But again, shout out to Mr. Rusty, saving more cappuccinos, bringing all the K's together one day at a time. All right, so it's closing time. Both cappuccinos are up and running. Mine has some new studs. These stupid lug nuts broke. That was probably one of the issues I was having. So I gotta get some new ones of these. I'm now gonna get some cool B-roll shots, same way I did in California. 2 cappuccinos out. I'll see if I get a good thumbnail. And all right, no more talking. Now let's just focus on 2 cappuccinos cruising. It feels normal?
Yeah, it feels normal. Does it feel weird to you?
Maybe it's all in my head.
That's the idle issue you're talking about.
Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. See? It go like when it gets to 2,000, you can see it drops right back down. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I need to fix.
I wonder if that's because of what's going on with the check engine light.
How you like it?
I love it, man. Lost valve makes such a difference.
It makes it more fun, right?
Yeah.